Multitasking. Why nothing seems to work anymore. The neuroscience of focus and how life actually happens. Introduction. Let me begin with a question many people silently ask. I am busy all day, but why does it feel like I am achieving nothing? From morning to night, people are on phone calls, listening to music, watching videos, scrolling messages, talking while working, switching screens constantly. At the end of the day, mind is exhausted, body is tired, satisfaction is low. Important things remain incomplete. Yet people say, I was doing many things at the same time. Today's lecture addresses a hard truth. Being busy is not the same as being effective. Multitasking feels productive, but silently destroys progress. This is not a moral talk. This is a scientific explanation of how the brain works and how life responds to attention. Part 1. What multitasking really is. The first scientific fact. The human brain cannot truly multitask. What we call multitasking is actually rapid task switching. The brain jumps from phone, music, conversation, video, thought, notification. Each switch has a cost. The neuroscience of task switching. Every time attention switches, the prefrontal cortex disengages and re-engages. Cognitive resources are wasted. Reaction time slows. Error rate increases. This is called switching cost in neuroscience. The brain burns energy without producing depth. Part 2. Why multitasking feels good but is not. Dopamine trap. Each notification, sound, or new stimulus gives a small dopamine release. Dopamine does not mean happiness. It means novelty and anticipation. So the brain gets addicted to constant stimulation, constant switching, constant doing. This creates the illusion of productivity. The why silence feels uncomfortable. When stimulation stops, restlessness appears, anxiety surfaces, unfinished thoughts rise. So people multitask to avoid inner discomfort, not to work better. Multitasking is often psychological escape, not efficiency. Part 3. The biological cost of multitasking. Chronic multitasking keeps the nervous system in sympathetic dominance, stress mode. This leads to elevated cortisol, poor memory consolidation, reduced creativity, emotional irritability, sleep disturbances, long-term effects, burnout, anxiety disorders, attention deficits, reduced emotional intelligence. This is now well documented in neuroscience and behavioral medicine. Part 4. Why nothing meaningful gets completed. Depth is required for completion. Important things in life require sustained attention, emotional presence, cognitive depth. Examples: learning, healing, problem-solving, relationships, creativity, decision-making. Multitasking prevents depth. Without depth, work remains half done, learning remains shallow, relationships remain superficial, life feels scattered. Why life feels blocked. Many people say, nothing is moving in my life. Often the reason is not fate or luck. It is fragmented attention. Life responds to whole attention, not divided attention. Part 5. How things actually happen. In life, life unfolds moment by moment. When attention is whole, signals are noticed, intuition functions, timing improves, right action emerges naturally. This is why people say things started falling into place, not because they worked harder, but because they were present. Unwanted health. Consequences of chronic multitasking. Chronic multitasking keeps the brain in a constant state of alert without resolution. Every notification, call, video, or background sound triggers micro-stress responses in the nervous system. Over time, this leads to persistent sympathetic activation, causing elevated cortisol and adrenaline levels. The body interprets this as continuous threat, even though no real danger is present. This results in fatigue, poor concentration, irritability, disturbed sleep, and a constant feeling of mental pressure. From a neurological perspective, frequent task switching weakens the brain's ability to sustain attention and regulate emotions. Memory consolidation is impaired because the brain cannot shift properly into restorative states. Studies show that chronic multitaskers have reduced working memory, increased anxiety, and lower emotional intelligence. This also explains the rising incidence of headaches, eye strain, neck pain, digestive issues, and burnout in people who are constantly connected and mentally scattered. Over the long term, this pattern contributes to lifestyle diseases such as hypertension, insulin resistance, anxiety disorders, depression, and cognitive exhaustion. Healing, creativity, and emotional balance require periods of deep focus and neural coherence, which multitasking directly disrupts. In short, multitasking does not just steal productivity. It silently erodes physical health, mental stability, and overall well-being. Single tasking is not slowness. Single tasking conserves mental energy, improves accuracy, reduces stress, enhances satisfaction. One focused hour can outperform 5 distracted hours. The Part 6, Practical Correction, How to Live Differently. Simple rules, scientifically sound. 1. One screen at a time. 2. One task per block. No background stimulation during thinking. First short focused periods with breaks. 5. Silence is not wasted time. A simple daily practice. When eating, just eat. When walking, just walk. When listening, just listen. When working, just work. This retrains the brain toward coherence. Conclusion. Let me end with this truth. Life does not reward speed. Life responds to presence. Multitasking fragments attention. Fragmented attention fragments life. That is why many people run all day, yet feel stuck. The moment attention becomes whole, energy gathers, mind calms, actions align, life begins to cooperate. This is not philosophy. This is biology, psychology, and lived reality. If there is one message to take home today, it is this: do fewer things, but do them fully. In that fullness, work completes, relationships deepen, and life finally begins to move. Holistic Wellness Foundation, IMFEL Healing Beyond Boundaries.